Our Leigh Frillici joins us live. Leigh?
Bill and Dominique, how many times have we seen someone in a parking lot waving cars right on in? Well, one man tells us just because someone has a flag does not mean they're the real deal. Lauren and Keith, I am standing right where that police chase ended. You can see right here where the suspect's car hit the telephone pole. She and her family went 2 hours away to visit another relative, but by morning, they received a devastating phone call. We also flooded, my family and I, Memorial Day, Tax Day, and what you learn from all of this is that this is a marathon. It's not a race. It's just beginning. And so you have to take sort of each problem one step at a time as you see it and not kind of freak out about the whole thing, because the whole thing can be overwhelming. Yes, we did, Keith and Dominique, and then we retraced the path of those wild hogs. You can see here where they tore up the mulch, and over here you could see their hoof prints in the mud. And you can see this is a very active scene behind me. We have HPD, we have crime scene units that have come here, but I want you to focus up on the second floor. And I got to tell you, I have a friend over here who has been teaching me a Selena dance move, Jacob and Sophia. All right, and my understanding is it's the washing machine. All right, you ready, guys? Here we go. Show me how this goes. Here we go.
Who knew? They should give you cups for free for that.
That's just moves. You guys, there's going to be a test when I get back. I want to see you do it too.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Leigh Frillici spoke with this new victim, only on 2, Leigh.
Yes. Well, this victim is heartbroken, but unfortunately, he is not alone. The FBI says in May, there was a record number of people who fell victim to these real estate scams. So pay attention to how they do this so that you or someone you know does not become a victim.
Finally found one that I really liked.
This was the one. First-time home buyer Ryan Winters had found the home he wanted to buy in Humble. All he had to do was close on it. Then an email came in
saying that I needed to wire transfer the money into the escrow account, which was $28,600 plus.
The email had his title company's name and logo. It had the escrow officer's picture with her name. There was even wiring instructions that followed. So Ryan wired the money, only to hear from his realtor moments later.
She called me back and was like, it's fraud, run back into the bank, cancel, try to get it stopped.
With multiple emails that look like the real deal, Ryan says he had become a victim of what's called a spear phishing scam, where scammers can pose as, say, a home buyer's realtor or escrow officer and steal down payments.
It's just panic. I was probably stuttering on the phone.
Looking back now, Ryan realizes scammers spoofed emails to look like it came from his escrow officer. But check out what they did with the from line. It had her name on it, but
when you click on where it came from and you see the email address, that's not her real email address.
The final kick in the gut? An email from the scammers thanking Ryan for wiring the money. Now Ryan's down payment and his dream home may be out of reach.
It is heart-crushing. I mean, every day. It's the first thing I think of when I wake up in the morning.
That's a tough one. Ryan says he filed reports with the Harris County Sheriff's Office and with the FBI. And despite numerous calls to the bank where he wired that money, he said he could not get that account frozen, and he does not know if he's going to get his money back. We're live tonight. Leigh Frillici, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
These unmarked cars with boats, a lot of them are volunteers that have come in from all over the country. We've heard of people from Virginia, Ohio. We saw people from Nebraska. Hi, we're glad you're safe. We're glad you're safe. Would you, how much water did you all have? How much water did you have?
It was like up to chest level.
Up to chest, which apartment complex?
The Vizcaya.
The Vizcaya. And as much as 6 feet in Maid Creek. Wow. Oh my goodness. So up to 6 feet at Maid Creek. Someone else, the Vizcaya, we've been hearing a lot about that, said it was chest level. So the waters are rising rapidly. That's higher than what we heard earlier this morning when we spoke to you all. Really important for people to get out. But I was telling you earlier, so all of these boats over here that you might see lined up are people who have come in from all over the country and all over the state, Austin, Dallas, you name it. We talked to one man who bought a boat to come here to help rescue people. So the amount of volunteers and help here is just incredible to see. We walked down the road, there were people offering food and water to people coming in from these really tragic and troubling situations. A lot of stressed out people too, and I know everyone across Houston can identify with this, but I've been talking about the stress levels people have been feeling, haven't been able to sleep, worrying about this coming into their homes, and then it's here. We also talked to people who were saying, what do you grab? You know, they were grabbing their photos, important papers, anything they could think of to fit into a bag and leave their homes. So that's what's going on here. We have more people coming up off the boats. We'll keep you posted. But I'm Leigh Frillici. We're live at I-10 in Barker, Cypress, KPRC, Channel 2 News. Back to you in the studio.
The bird is known to this community. He likes this corner. In fact, we saw him here today. He likes stepping out into the street and stopping traffic, and some people think he likes all the attention. At the corner of Beechnut and La Roche, there's a local celebrity.
People like to stare at him. That's like our store pet. He's here every day.
He's got a fan club. When we tracked him down, we found he's even got a rock star name. Think The Who or The Beatles, with a rep to match.
We just call it the bird.
The bird takes care of itself.
When he struts out into traffic, he causes a commotion. We saw it ourselves.
The bird chases everything and back and forth all day. Every day.
Everybody is scared. They try not to hit it.
We first heard about the bird from Mary Pinto, one of our viewers.
And the bird comes out and goes all around under the cars that are coming in and going.
Pinto sent us this video, which captures the bird racing out into the street. Cars stop. One driver flicks a car door open, but the bird holds its ground.
I'm afraid that the cars are going to hit, like T-bone the cars coming out, and we're also afraid we're going to kill the bird.
We're told calls to capture the bird.
We try to call the pest control. I did 311 first. We did animal control.
Have gone unanswered. No one knows where he comes from.
It's a mystery bird.
And if they had to guess, people say the bird is really a helmeted guinea fowl. What we do know is that this bird has dodged danger once again and has lived to strut another day. So nobody knows if this bird belongs to anybody. It does look well-fed and healthy, and clearly with a healthy appetite for adventure. We're live in Southwest Houston. Leigh Frillici, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
Bill, when I was here a year ago after that tornado, there was so much damage. Trees were down, windows shattered. A lot of these roofs have tarps on them, and people were shaken up. We revisited one of those families that had a way too close call with that tornado.
A small piece.
The Rays have kept some souvenirs from Harvey's wacky weather.
Yeah, our yard and inside our home was full of this stuff.
Like this piece of sound barrier wall that used to line the train tracks and wound up inside their Sienna Plantation home. And then there's this.
So this is the brick, a piece of the brick facade that exploded into the bedroom.
When I first met the Rays,
I'm amazed that you are all okay.
A tornado had ripped through their bedroom wall around 1 a.m. last year.
It sounded just like the train that we always hear, except that train sounded like it was coming right at our headboard.
There was only a margin of seconds between us making it out of that room unhurt and probably a very different outcome.
Bricks shot into the opposite wall, narrowly missing the Rays as they ran out. Now they keep a piece of that memory.
And I saved it because had it been a foot over, it could have gone to the back of my skull.
Now,
oh my goodness, how beautiful. What a difference.
Their bedroom has been repaired.
When the tornado hit it.
And their foyer that was covered with pink insulation
This ceiling had already fallen in.
is fixed too. The damage overwhelming at the time. They had just moved in 2 months before. Neighbors they did not know pulled them through.
I don't know what I would have done if all those folks wouldn't have showed up that morning.
Extensive repairs took parts of their home down to the studs. By the new year, it was mostly done, and a kitten caught their eye.
I thought, you know, she needs a home, and we kind of need something to signify that we're starting over, a new life.
They adopted that kitten and called it Nebula. Hope might have been a good name for that kitten, too. It's how they felt after the first of the year when most of the repairs were done and they were in their home. We're live in Sienna Plantation. Leigh Frillici, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
Great follow-up, Leigh. Thank you.